everyone, it's Louise with Louise McCarran. Welcome to my channel. I've just started another color palette here, and only with 4 colors, which typically, if you've been watching me, you'll know I do 5 typically. I am blown away. I love this color. And I'll tell you what, if you've been watching me, you know I like to make custom colors, and this is another custom color. It is spectacular, and I'm going to share it with you. So welcome to my channel. These are coasters. I'm always looking for new color palettes. My intention was to make some jar lids today, and the fact of the matter is, because I've got different creations going on, I have a shortage of coasters. And I need coasters in my resin cycle so that the coasters take up the space. When I do something larger, the coasters are there to take the extra resin up. And yeah, I'm short-handed right now, so that's why I'm making some coasters. Plus, I need some coasters anyway. So that was my pillow paint. This is the Glidden 6011N. If you're familiar with the bloom, it's a 3-part technique. You have your pillow, your paints, which is mixed with your pouring medium, and then you have your cell activator. That's my pillow. Here's my paints. This color here is the color that's the game changer. This is Pearl Sky Blue by Arteza with Golden's green. Golden's, let me just show you. Is Golden's phthalo green, Golden's phthalo green blue shade, and Pearl Sky Blue by Arteza. And I also added a little bit of Golden's pearl white and also some titanium white to lighten it up. I don't do this to confuse you. I do this, and somebody's asked me before, I mix my colors based on my eye. I actually don't pay much attention to opacity, which is probably a component I need to incorporate into my thinking. Once in a while I'll consider it, but typically it's all about my eye and how I'm seeing the colors come together. So this plus gold. So this is my first color down. Now on the first one, I probably put a little too much down, and I'm going to lighten it off. Lighten it up just a little bit. Lighten up the amount I'm putting down here. But oh my gosh. Gorgeous. And it's very strange because sometimes I'll have a color palette and I'll look at it and I'm like, those colors are so perfect together. And then you get them down and then they just don't want to play. And it's like a mess. And it's just like, what am I doing wrong? It's just, there's a lot of nuance still that I don't know about in this paint pouring thing. And I'm still just trying to figure it out. Now this is my gold combination, which is my typical gold. Now somebody asked me the other day, what are the paints you use for the gold? Invariably, it's the same combination of 2. It's Golden's iridescent gold. I'll show you in a second. And Deco Art's 24 karat. These 2. Next, this next color is my TLP Benevolence, which is the mica powder that was the primary star during the Hurricane Helene auction and collaboration that we did internationally. It was fabulous. And this color is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, is that a goober? Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a goober. And last color is a color that I use very frequently. It's a very user-friendly color and beautiful. It is my Payne's Gray combo between Arteza and Golden. Love this color combination. I love the blue that the Golden brings and just the rich gray that Arteza brings. Let me show you those colors. Goldens and Artezas. Okay, now my paint's running away. I have a lot of paint down. All right, what am I doing? It's just, oh, I know, it's spreading out faster because it's the Glidden pillow, which is thinner than my Multi-Pro. Cell Activator. This is still my Australian because I have such a bunch of it left. But I do have a good Cell Activator recipe. I'll link it above. It's video 141. It's American Floetrol. Here we go. So if you've been watching me, you know I like to talk through the blowout. So all I'm doing here is blowing straight down into the center of that Cell Activator that I laid down, trying to form as much of a perfect circle as possible. And then once I get that circle and little divot and ridge, I aim my blow at the ridge to blow it out in all directions for composition. Notice I don't go all the way to the end. I let the spinning take care of that as much as I can, although there I went a little far. If you want to see a video that talks about the art of the blow, if you have trouble finding your blow, and I did yesterday because the art room is colder and I can't form my lips right, video 419, I'll link it above, is really good to talk about how to find your blow. These colors are spreading so fast. So especially for the new people, all I'm doing here is blowing into where the Cell Activator hasn't quite opened up yet to get it to open up, spread out, and let the colors that are beneath to pop up and form nice cells. This is probably an indicator that my Cell Activator is getting a little thick, and I probably need to thin it down just by adding a little more Australian Floetrol in this case. So here I'm just taking the pillow and pulling it to the edges and over the sides, and I'm going to go on fast forward here because you don't need to see every little piece of this. But I do this so that I have the pillow spread out covering all sides, so when I get ready to spin, the paint composition already knows where I want it to go. I want it to spread out over all edges all at once. Let's give this a whirl and see what we get. I think maybe I need to put more of this back down because this is gorgeous. My blow is not the best. Not the best blow. Yeah, you saw my blow. Sometimes my blow is just off. I don't always get it. And it's such a crucial part of this whole process. So here I'm gathering up some of the paint to use for ornaments as a pillow paint, and I'm just going to leave the rest of this in. It's still pretty. I'm going to keep it. I'll try to cheat it this direction. So I like all this. I just don't, I'd like to move some of that off. All right. And then next plan is to do some jar lids. Just once I get a good color combination, I like to make multiple creations with it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Oh yeah. That Payne's Gray and this Benevolence just play so great. And this Benevolence, being a mica powder, gives this like dusty look. It's so pretty. It's so sparkly in there. All right, everybody, I think this is ready. Actually, let me get rid of one. I've got one air bubble and one white spot. All right, Yeah, I'm liking this combination. Look at this. Gorgeous. So everyone, that's a wrap. Here are the 4 coasters. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell and all. You'll get all my latest art tutorials. Here I have a little sneaky peek of the Lazy Susan that I created using this color palette, and I'm going to include a little sneaky peek with the jar lids as well, so this is an entire set. Here are the 4, finely resined and up close and personal. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment, and of course if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Also, check out my description for other links to other creations. I use KS resin, and I do have a 10% discount code in the description if you want to try my favorite resin that I like to use. And at the end, I'll have a link to my coasters playlist. I have almost 100 coaster creations with different color combinations for your perusal. I'll also whet your appetite at the end with other playlists that I have, so please remember to check my playlist. That's all I have for now, everybody. Take care till next time.